Scaling an organization to excellence, in other words, developing and creating a mindset where people want to do the right thing all the time, even when no one is watching, is part of an intricate balancing act. In order to climb the ladder to success, whether your motives are financial, improving the greater good of the culture, or something else, you need to find the right balance. You need to scale the options to succeed. One manufacturing company is notorious for scaling to failure through management inefficiencies, HR disasters, and poor decision making. In this video, we will examine where the company should learn to balance its scaling efforts. One of the many approaches organizations take to scale excellence is to follow the Catholicism or Buddhism approach. Some organizations prefer to replicate preordained designs and beliefs. Others prefer to customize procedures to make it work in a particular setting. The best organizations find a balance between the two. One particular manufacturing company often struggles with finding the right balance. For years, this company strictly followed the Buddhism approach. The company customized every customer order it processed to ensure client satisfaction. It went to extremes to please its customers, but unfortunately became very inefficient in its manufacturing processes. The company wasn't able to say no to its customers. Therefore, it often missed deadlines and impacted the quality of its products while trying to rush orders last minute. This leads into the B2B choice, which is that an organization needs to change beliefs and behaviors at the same time. Beliefs can cause both behavior and the consequences to behavior. An employee at the manufacturing company believes that the bosses don't care about her individual work ethic because she knows they're only concerned about meeting financial objectives. So that employee starts coming in late to work every day. Unfortunately, management doesn't discipline this behavior because they are so focused on the customization of orders. This belief that management doesn't care leads to the employee's poor work behavior. It also leads to the consequences of decreased customer service because this one employee isn't meeting quality standards. Beliefs and behaviors from upper management need to be addressed at the same time and with equal importance because in the end, it all affects the bottom line. A company becomes what it hires. So as a result of the manufacturing company hiring employees who don't care to come to work on time, then that company is clearly signaling to its customers that it doesn't care. This goes against the company's mindset of always putting the customers first. The key to scaling in this issue is to bring in the right talent, but spread the mindset through your employees and company culture. Hiring the right people isn't enough to scale excellence. You need to ensure that employees want to do good. Otherwise, get rid of the bad apples. In addition to having the right employees, leadership is also a constant balancing act. Organizations need to implement the Goldilocks rule of hierarchy, which is just enough. The manufacturing company usually applies too much hierarchy, which leads to inefficient work processes. The floor associates spend more time searching for the boss to get approval on something than they actually do working. This type of micromanaging is detrimental to the flow of work orders. This is oftentimes where organizations run into the problem of more. You want to get employees to do more of the behavior you want them to do, but the problem of less comes into play because you can't make your employees do too much. The manufacturing company wants its employees to process more orders and faster, but by doing too much customization, deadlines become unrealistic. Scaling excellence is a balance between scaling up and scaling down. If you don't learn to cut back on managing or customization, then you bring on cognitive load. Employees will get burnt out quickly and make bad decisions. Learn to scale up and scale back when necessary. Scaling an organization to excellence takes a lot of practice. It also takes a lot of time to find the right equilibrium in the leadership approaches implemented. Scaling is all about balance, finding the right mix of standardization and customization while providing guardrails. You want to balance the amount of constraints you put on employees, but also allow them to steer between the constraints as they see fit. Once you've discovered the balance you need to achieve and aim to meet that balance, your organization will scale to excellence.